welcome to this episode of Traditional Skills. I made these turn shoes last summer and I will need to treat them against water, and the best known traditional method of doing that is to use Russian oil. And that's what we are making today. Now, Russian oil has been known for a very long time, since Stone Age or something like that. And it has many uses. As oil, of course, to treat leather, but also it's very antiseptic, so it's good for if you have skin condition, and also it keeps away mosquitoes, ticks, smells very bad. And you can cook it further to make pitch out of it and use it as a glue. Put some charcoal in it, but we may be doing that some other day. So it's maybe the oldest glue for mankind. Also the pitch, if it's mixed with beeswax, it can be used as a gum to chew it. It's good for mouth infections. So very useful, but today we'll be using it for treating leather. Now some of you may know this as birch bark tar, but I prefer to call it the original name Russian oil to make a difference to what we know as Stockholm tar. Stockholm tar is made of pine wood, and it's very good for treating wood, boats, ropes, but birch bark tar doesn't do the trick for wood, but it's very good for leather. Now the name Russian oil comes from the time when leather was the most important product for export from Russia for 200-300 years. And it was a special kind of leather that was made only in Russia, and that was usually cowhide. That after tanning they used willow usually for tanning, and after tanning it was oiled with birch bark oil, and that made it almost indestructible. They have found old shipwrecks that had some leather that has been lying in the bottom of the sea for 200 years. Took it up, dried it, good as new. And at the time they couldn't make the same kind of leather in anywhere else but in Russia, since they had the knowledge on how to make birch bark oil. It was a huge industry, of course. From one burning they got thousands of liters of birch bark oil. But you can make it in small scale, in a container. Originally they would have been made of clay, but the modern day bushcrafter can use tin can, for example. The process, as said, is similar of making Stockholm tar, and it's called destructive distilling. You basically heat up the material to a point where it normally would start to burn, but you make it in a container that's airtight, so there's no oxygen, so the oil sips out and what's left is just charcoal. But that's for the history lesson. That's enough. And let's get to it. Now for making Russian oil you use birch bark. If you have your own forest, you may take from living trees. I prefer a full-grown tree that has a thicker bark. It contains more oil, but any kind of even small trees will do. Now if you have your own forest, you can take from living trees, take only the outer layer in early summer, you can do it very easily, and it will grow back. Otherwise you have to ask permission from the owner, or use dead trees. But let's go to the forest and see how it goes.